Hey everyone, before we dive into this story, please hit that subscribe button to join my channel and stay updated with more gripping tales like this one. You're not my true family, Victoria declared in the Hearts Unit's waiting area, her perfectly manicured nail gesturing toward the exit as if I were some hired help being sent away. Only close kin can stay for surgery updates, so you'll need to wait outside with everyone else. As I collected my belongings, the question gnawing at me wasn't whether I'd keep bankrolling her lavish lifestyle after this final jab. It was whether my father would even care when his wife's shiny credit cards turned worthless. The nurse shifted awkwardly, caught between Victoria's haughty demeanor and my calm compliance. "Ma'am, the patient named his daughter," she said. "Stepdaughter," Victoria snapped, her tone sharp as a blade. "As his wife of 4 years, I'm the one calling the shots. She can wait in the common area." I slid my phone into my pocket, the same phone I'd used for 15 years to oversee Dad's finances, ever since Mom passed and left me her tech company shares. That phone controlled the trust funds, investment portfolios, and the intricate financial network that propped up Robert Harrison's image as a thriving entrepreneur, though he hadn't been one in truth. "Of course," I said softly. "I'll be in the cafeteria if Dad needs me." Victoria smirked, adjusting her Hermes bag, the one I'd approved payment for just last month. "He won't," she said. "He's got his real family here." Real family? Her sister Cheryl, rolling up in a brand new Tesla. Her son Brandon, somehow attending Yale without ever holding a job. Her mother, adorned with jewelry that seemed to materialize after every family crisis, requiring wire transfers. I passed the cardiac nurse's desk, the private lounge Victoria insisted on, and the elevator where Dr. Kumar grabbed my arm. "Layla, where are you headed? Your father specifically asked for you." "His wife needs space with the real family," I replied. "I'll wait downstairs." His expression darkened. "That woman, your father talks about you nonstop. You're the one he stopped himself. He'll be fine. Triple bypass is standard for us. I'll ensure someone keeps you updated personally." "Thank you." In the cafeteria, I opened my laptop and began the process I dreaded but always knew might come. 15 years of financial stewardship were about to be carefully unraveled. The Harrison Family Trust, funded solely by my mother's estate. The investment accounts, built from my tech salary. The properties, acquired with my bonuses. All crafted to look like Dad's success story, but every piece was my design. The first email went to the trust lawyer. "Halt all distributions from the Harrison Family Trust, effective immediately." The second to the financial advisor. "Remove all authorized user access to linked accounts." The third to the property management firm. "Stop all automatic payments for the listed properties." My phone vibrated. A text from my assistant at the tech company where I served as CFO. "Monthly transfers ready for approval. Harrison accounts as usual. Pause all Harrison-related transfers until further notice," I replied. 2 hours into Dad's surgery, the first domino tipped. Victoria's black Amex, tied to a trust credit line, was declined at Neiman Marcus. She texted Brandon to vent, unaware he'd screenshot it and posted to his Instagram story with laughing emojis. Mom's card got rejected trying to buy a $10,000 purse faced with tears of joy, faced with tears of joy, faced with tears of joy. I sipped my coffee and moved to the next step. The Mercedes lease, the Porsche, the yacht, all under trust ownership, all needing my signature to renew. All due this week by deliberate planning. 4 hours later, Dr. Kumar found me. "Surgery went flawlessly. He's asking for you." Victoria said. I don't care what Victoria said. "He's my patient and he wants his daughter." In the cardiac ICU, the steady hum of machines filled the quiet. Dad looked fragile in the bed, but his eyes brightened when they met mine. "Layla." His voice was hoarse. "You're here." "Of course I'm here. Victoria said you were too busy to come." I pulled a chair close. "I've been here since 5 a.m. She just thought I should wait outside with the others." His face shifted. "She said what?" "It's okay, Dad. You need to rest." "No, it's not okay. You're my daughter. My only one." He winced, clutching his chest. "Don't get upset. We'll talk later." "No, now. I'm done with later." He gripped my hand. "Your mother would be ashamed of me. The way I've let Victoria treat you. The money god. Layla, I know about the money. I froze. What? I'm not clueless. Just spineless. I know the company tanked a decade ago. I know the money's yours. All of it. Dad, I pretended not to know because it was easier. Let you hold up the charade while Victoria burned through cash, treating you like an outsider in your own family. Tears rolled down his face. I'm so sorry. Why didn't you ever call it out? Pride. Shame. Fear she'd leave if the money stopped. He gave a bitter chuckle, then winced. Pathetic, huh? Choosing a woman who loves my credit cards over the daughter who actually loves me. The money doesn't matter, Dad. It does, because I let her exploit you. Let them all exploit you while treating you like, he paused. What did she call you? Not real family. The door swung open. Victoria stood there, cheeks flushed, phone in hand. What did you do? She shrieked. My card was declined at Neiman's in front of everyone. Victoria. Dad's voice carried a strength I hadn't heard in years. Get out. Robert, baby, something's wrong with the accounts. Everything's being declined. The club called. They're canceling our membership. I said get out. This is her fault, isn't it? Victoria jabbed a finger at me. She's jealous. Always has been of what we have. What you have? Dad pushed himself up, despite the pain. You mean what she pays for? The house she bought, the cars she leases, the lifestyle she funds while you tell her she's not family. Victoria's mouth opened and shut like a trapped fish. Oh yes, Dad went on. I've known everything for years, and I let it slide because I was a coward. But no more. Robert, you're confused. The medication, the only thing I'm confused about is why I married a woman who could look at my daughter, who pays for every single thing in your life, and call her not real family. I never, the nurse heard you. Dr. Kumar heard you. Half the cardiac ward heard you. He turned to me. Layla, is it all gone? Not gone. Just reallocated. The trusts are frozen pending review. Authorized user privileges are revoked. Automatic payments are suspended. Good. Robert. Victoria screeched. You can't let her. I'm not letting her do anything. It's her money. Always has been. He sank back, exhausted but resolute. Here's what's happening. Layla, you'll keep managing whatever you deem appropriate for my care and expenses. Victoria, you'll get divorce papers as soon as I'm strong enough to sign them. You can't divorce me. I'll take everything. Everything. Dad gave a weak laugh. The house in Layla's trust? The cars in Layla's name? The accounts Layla funds? Go ahead. Take it to court. I'm sure a judge would love to hear how you've spent my daughter's money while treating her like dirt. Victoria turned on me, her face twisted with fury. You manipulative little stop. Dad's voice was cold as steel. Say one more word to my daughter, my real family, and I'll ensure every charity board, every country club member, every society matron you're so desperate to impress knows exactly how you funded your lifestyle. She fled, her Louboutins clacking wildly down the hall. Dad and I sat in silence for a moment. I'm sorry, he said at last. For all of it. For choosing her. For letting her treat you that way. For being too proud to admit I failed. You didn't fail, Dad. The economy failed. Your industry shifted. It happens. But I failed you. Let you carry me while getting nothing but disrespect in return. You're still my dad. I don't deserve you. No, I said with a smile, making him chuckle. But you've got me anyway. Over the next few days, as Dad healed, Victoria's world unraveled. Brandon's Yale tuition payment bounced. Cheryl's Tesla was repossessed. Victoria's mother was evicted from the condo I'd unknowingly been funding. The family group chat, where I'd never been included, lit up with screenshots my cousin sent me. What do you mean the money's gone? This is illegal. We'll sue. Robert promised to take care of us. That brat can't do this. My favorite was Brandon's. I have to get student loans now. This is abuse. Victoria tried everything. Sob stories, threats, even attempting to charm Dad's doctor to get me barred from the hospital. Dr. Kumar shut it down fast. Ms. Harrison is the medical proxy and the only name on the financial guarantor forms. You're the one who needs permission to be here. The divorce was quick. Victoria had been careless, assuming the money would never stop. Hidden accounts in her name, transfers to her family, even a boyfriend in Miami I'd unknowingly funded. I want nothing, Dad told his lawyer. Just end it. Sir, you're entitled to everything is Layla's. I'm entitled to what I contributed. Nothing. Victoria got what she deserved. Nothing, plus a forensic accounting revealing she'd siphoned nearly $2 million in 4 years. I chose not to press charges. The public humiliation was enough. Dad moved in with me during his recovery. We turned my home office into a bedroom, hired a visiting nurse, and slowly rebuilt what Victoria had tried to tear apart. I can get a job, he said one morning over breakfast. Maybe consulting. Something to contribute. You've contributed plenty, Dad. You worked 40 years. It's not your fault the industry collapsed. But I should be taking care of you, not the other way around. Says who? Some old rulebook? You took care of me for 18 years. Now it's my turn. I want to manage something. Feel useful. I thought for a moment. The foundation I'm starting. We need someone to run it. Someone who knows what it's like to lose everything and need a hand. His eyes sparked. A foundation for displaced workers? People whose industries vanished overnight? Retraining, support, dignity, I could do that. You could. But the pay's terrible, the boss is tough, and there's no luxury car allowance. He laughed, really laughed, for the first time in years. Where do I apply? 6 months later, the Harrison Foundation had retrained 200 workers. Dad poured himself into the work with a passion I hadn't seen since his company's prime. He even started dating a widow from his cardiac rehab group, a bakery owner who had no clue he'd once been wealthy. She likes me for me, he said, amazed. Burnt cookies, bad jokes, and all. Victoria, meanwhile, was working at a department store. Her society friends ditched her once the money ran dry. Brandon dropped out of Yale. Cheryl's husband left her when the Tesla disappeared. Do you feel bad? Dad asked one evening as we watched a news segment about our foundation. About Victoria and her family? Do you feel bad about removing a parasite? That's harsh. Is it? She had everything, a devoted husband, financial security, a stepdaughter willing to share it all. And she threw it away because she couldn't say thank you or your family too. When you put it like that, she made her choice in that waiting room. Real family versus not real family. I just agreed with her terms. My phone buzzed. An unknown number texted. This is Victoria. I'm sorry for everything. Can we talk? I showed Dad. He shook his head. Don't. Wasn't planning to. Good. Because you're my real family, my only family, and I won't let anyone treat you as less ever again. I deleted the text and blocked the number. Some bridges once burned weren't worth rebuilding, especially when they've been built with my money and sustained by my silence. The foundation's phone rang. Dad answered with energy. Harrison Foundation, Robert speaking. How can we help you rebuild? I smiled, watching my father rediscover his purpose. Victoria was wrong. I was real family, the only family that mattered. And families support each other without keeping score, without conditions, without cruelty. Just with love, and maybe a few trust funds carefully managed.